Hey guys, Coach Bowie here, owner and lead trainer of Peak Fitness, and today I wanted to create this video for you guys to talk about gluten. You know, gluten is something that I hear a lot about. It seems that a lot of people are allergic to gluten, and there's also a lot of people following gluten-free diets, and I feel that there is a majority of people who just don't really know what gluten is, so I'd like to provide you guys with that information. In short, gluten is just the protein that's found from all wheat, barley, and rye products. That means that it's in foods like bread, pasta, chips, cereal, and anything made with these ingredients, obviously. Gluten also shows up in many whole grain foods related to wheat. Some experts will even say you can find traces of it in things like oats. However, a lot of people the majority of Americans are not allergic to gluten and do not have a gluten sensitivity. There's only about 1 in every 150 people in the United States who actually have a gluten allergy, and that's called celiac disease. You know, there's another big chunk, about 30%, 20 to 30% of Americans who just really have a gluten sensitivity. So if you have celiac disease, avoid gluten like the plague. If you have a gluten sensitivity, you don't necessarily have to cut gluten out of your diet, but just be more aware of the foods that have gluten in it, and like I said, be mindful when you're eating, because a gluten sensitivity can upset your digestive system and make you just feel kind of sick. Gluten sensitivity is really actually hard to detect with the current tests and methods that we use. So I advise anyone that if you always feel sick a lot when you eat, you might have a gluten sensitivity because it's in a lot of the foods that we consume in America. And I would encourage you to go get tested for that. Foods that don't contain gluten, for all you people who are gluten sensitive, or obviously those with celiac disease as well, are foods like rice, animal protein, your meat, your beef, chicken, etc., fruits and veggies, all are free of gluten. So if you are someone who is sensitive to gluten, or obviously someone with celiac disease, I would tell you to stick with those foods whenever you go to a restaurant or go shopping. The bottom line is, listen to your body. If if obviously you're eating foods and you get really, really sick, you probably have celiac disease and you should probably go see your doctor. If you sometimes you eat foods and you just kind of get an upset stomach, again, listen to your body and just be mindful of the amount of gluten you're consuming, because you probably have a gluten sensitivity. But in no way is gluten just bad for you, and I wouldn't tell anyone just to cut gluten out of their diet. Well, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be covering other topics. If there's any topic that you'd like me to cover for you, or any questions you want answered, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the other side.